What's up, guys? Today, I'm bringing you a pretty funny deck list. This is a post-rotation ins deck list, but this is this is a X-4 defeated entirely deck list from my last local. So it's kind of funny. It's not the exact list, but it's basically the exact list. I was playing these three cards. I'll just kind of go over what I was doing. I was playing this. You're upside down. I was using this. Sorry, my webcam shit. Anyways, well, focus. I was playing Hyper Aroma because it lets you search for like Zoroarks and your Darmanitans. Every time I resolved this, I got Iona the next turn, so that was really cool. And then Mochi for the poison. I was playing two of those. Now I'm playing one, and then I was playing a Monkey Dory. You could probably still play this. Just every time I tried to do it, it never came up. So that was kind of cool. I'm probably playing the deck wrong, as the deck's new, and I haven't been able to test with it all that much, given it's not on live yet. So anyways, usually I play, the main deck is usually Dracopult, does pretty well. Wanted to play Ends deck, I was able to get all of it. For the locals, the first day we were having it for journeys to be legal, so it was a pre-rotation. It was a pre-rotation post journeys list tournament. So it was really weird, but this whole list is post rotation. So, anyways, we'll get into it now. So of course we play four. Here, let me do it this way. Let's get all the Pokemon. Here, we'll do this. So we'll do, so all the Pokemon first. Of course, we play four Ins Reshiram, Jesus Christ. Zoroark, really good, has trade, discard one, draw two, and then you copy a Ins Pokemon on the bench to swing and do some damage. I'll go over some of the choices I changed, but shout out to Health Points for letting me borrow this for the tournament, and then it's really good artwork. Really good artwork. But yeah, so 4 Zoroark, and then of course 4 Zoroark to get into the Zoroark, just the basic one. And then we play, this is all out of order. We play 2 Darumaka and 2 Darmanitan. This is the main attacker for the most part. Basically what Darmanitan has, if it'll focus here, basically the 90 flame body cannon. You discard all the energy, swing 90 into whatever you're hitting, and then you swing 90 into a backline. And you can do a KO there. You can KO whatever's 90 and lower, I guess. Pretty self-explanatory. And then the other Ins Pokemon we played was, we did play 1 Reshiram, and then I did play a Purloin. I took the Purloin out, and I'm now playing a Joltik, and I took another card out. I'll explain that later for another Reshiram. So I'm going to play these two. Tools are insane. This card's going to be crazy. I tested it once. And basically, the attack for Joltik is that when you swing into something, before applying damage, you discard the tools from the Pokemon, and if you do, the Pokemon is now paralyzed. So if you swing, like, let's say, for example, a Dragapult, or anything with a crystal on it, crystal falls off, that Pokemon's not paralyzed. Very cool. So this card seems good from what I tested. I've only tested like 1 or 2 games with it, and it's cool. And then otherwise, 2 Reshiram. I was playing 1 at the tournament, at the local. I prized it twice. So I'm going to play 2 because prizing this freaking blows. And it was the last prize, technically the last prize with the way I was setting it up. So 2 Reshiram for sure. Reshiram is either a 170 smack, or it does 20 damage for each damage counter on it. So if they hit you with the Dragapult, you can swing back for 400. Yeah, swing back for 400. So it's just a really good clapback on the Zoroark. So those are all the Ins Pokemon. Purloin's cool. Purloin bottom decks a card in their hand. It came up once. Otherwise, it wasn't good. So I probably wouldn't play it again. But yeah, mind you, we lost every game, so I'll go over my matchups if I can remember them. But yeah, and then for the last ones, we just played Fez, Peturant, and Badoo. So Peturant lets you poison yourself, pushing up the dark types, specifically Zoroark, and then Fez is Fez and Badoo's Badoo. So those are all the mons. We were playing a Monkey Dory. Swapped out the Monkey Dory. I believe I swapped this for the second Reshiram. Yeah, this never really came up. You could still play. This is probably still a good card to play in here. Oops, it's probably still a good card to play in here. You should probably still play it in here. I just think I misplayed hella, so you know it is what it is. Anyways, on to the next ones. I just wanted to do this deck profile just because it's kind of fun. But we'll see how it does like next week or something. We'll see how it is post rotation. So for items, we play 4 Nest Ball because most of your basics, like the Darumakas, are 80, so you can't grab them off of the next card. And then you can grab like your Reshiram and stuff off of this too, so that's pretty good. And then we play, here, I'll just do, speaking of the next card, is going to be 3 Buddy Buddy Poffins. Just let you set up your Zoras, your Badoo, and your Joltik, or your Purloin at the time. But yeah, that's kind of it. You can't grab Darumaka, unfortunately, but it's okay. That's why you play 4 Nest Balls. To finish off the balls, we play 2 Ultra Balls. Search for whatever, you know, so pretty solid. And then we play 4 ins PP ups. I put the 4th one in. I was testing before the tournament started with 3, and the 4th one was coming up too often, so I threw in the 4th, and it comes up a lot. So PP up is just Dark Patch, just lets you attach to the benched Zoroark, basically. And yeah, so pretty good, pretty solid. Sorry for saying so much. I don't usually do deck profiles. This is the second deck profile I've done. But, you know, it's fun, though, so it's kind of fun. And then Stadiums, I play 2 ins Castle. I was playing 1 in the tournament. 2 is almost necessary. I played a Slow King deck. I think it was a post-rotation Slow King deck, and that thing smacked me around because of the field spell it has. I can't remember what it's called. Let you put a card on the top of your deck, set up the Annihilate or the Kyurem. Crazy cards, so good. But I think Ins Castle is pretty solid. Ins Castle, if you don't know, I should probably explain it. I'll let it focus here. It says that your Ins Pokemon have no retreat cost. If this would focus, dude, everything's fighting me today. Holy cow. Anyways, we lost every round though, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, it has 4 retreat costs. And then the 1-ups, play 1 Mochi for the poison. When you're poisoned, this just gives your Zoroark more attack. Team Evolution, speed into your Darmanitans and Zoroarks. Super Rod, because there are too many times. Usually most people don't play Super Rod. This card's crazy. Most of the time you need to recycle some stuff. So like, play Super Rod. That's just too good. Night Stretcher, because it's Night Stretcher, lets you add an energy back if you need to. You shouldn't need to, but it lets you add a Pokemon back if you need to. Earthen Vessel lets you get those energies. Countercatcher, because Countercatcher is just bosses, but almost better. And then I was playing Hyperon, like I said. Every time I'd play Hyperon, I'd use this, search my follow-up, and then they'd Iono me, and I would pretty much lose there because there's no way of me getting them back. But I'm swapping it back to a Maximum Belt. I was playing this first, and then I took it out for the Hyper Aroma, and then I realized Hyper Aroma just gets Ionoed. It's like when you're playing Terrabox, and they do all their searches on their first turn, and the first thing you do is Iono them so they don't have any Noctiles in their hand. It's exactly that, but with Pokemon that I absolutely need. So Maximum Belt I think is better. I'm sure there are other options. You can play a lot of different things in here, but this lets you just swing for 50 more if it'll focus. Let's see if I can get the light on it to focus here. Glare. I need the glare. Please focus. Holy cow, everything's fighting me. It's okay. Anyway, it says attack used by the Pokemon attached to this do 50 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon EX. So swings harder for the 2 prizes, so pretty solid. That's why you play the Mochis too. There's supposed to be a Defiance Band in here. I don't know what I'd swap out a Defiance Band for, but there needs to be a Defiance Band in here because it helps you swing more, because the only thing that this deck loses to is itself. So Just kidding. It loses to a lot. 4 Arven for supporters here. We have 4 Arven, we have 4 Iono, and then we have 2 bosses. If you're playing bosses and you're not using Getsis, then you're playing the deck wrong. Sorry, that's just the way the holy shit, the rules work. And then 1 Crispin and 1 Turo. Actually, I wasn't playing Crispin or Turo. I was playing... I can show you the other things I swapped out. I was playing these in swap. I was playing Janine's Secret Art, and I was playing Power Glass. This came up one time. Don't play that card. This came up a lot, actually. This was actually pretty good. But there were too many times where my bench was full, and I needed a Turo. Like there was times where I needed a Turo, or I needed the energy with Crispin. So Crispin and Turo going in there now. So this isn't necessarily the exact list that I lost with, but it's an updated list of the one I lost with. I only swapped out like 4 things, so I mean it could be catastrophic, those 4. But yeah, so after that we have 4 or 6 Dark Energy. I know they're all mix matching, but it is what it is. And then 2 Reversal Energy. These are for the Darmanitans. I was playing a Luxray originally in a build before the build I used yesterday. And you can play, I think I have the Luxray. Where's the Luxray? I don't know where the Luxray is. Basically, you can play the Luxray for free. You attach this, it swings for 180. But I didn't want to play that. So I'm just playing these now, because these let me swing with Darmanitan if I'm down on life. So pretty good, pretty solid. But yeah, that's basically the whole deck. Yeah, so the matchups were kind of rough. Game one, I played a Clefairy. Jesus, not a Clefairy. I played Gardevoir post-rotation, and the player was just better than me, so I just couldn't find my stuff, and I had benched my Reshiram. Tough times. And then game 2, I played... What did I play game 2? I don't even remember. What did I play game 2? Game 2 was I believe the Slowking. Game 2 was a Slowking. That was a really fun game, actually. I didn't mind that game. I did miss sequence a little bit here and there, unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is. And then game 3 I played versus Milotic Wall, and within 5 seconds, not 5 seconds, within like 1 minute, I mulliganed, drew my 7, put down my thing, and played. And then on his turn, he Iono'd. I looked over, and there was no prizes. I just didn't prize out. I don't know why. I was just having a rough day. Didn't prize out, so I just insta-lost. And we both laughed about it. So we were like, wow, that's tough. So both laughed about it. And then we played another game after that just because he still got the W, of course. But we played another game, and he got the W there as well. So I did lose twice in one go, which was rough. He had the fighting type mask. I'm not super familiar on all the Pokemon names that in that deck. The mask where it says Pokemon with abilities do no damage to it, and all I had he had 2 of them. So he had 1 on the bench, 1 in the back. I had a Zoroark, I had Darmanitan, my Reshiram was prized. But even then, it didn't matter because I couldn't do any damage, and I couldn't even bosses anything up. And he literally just kept them on the field. It was crazy. I literally decked out. It was terrible. I lost. And then I didn't play game 4 because I was too mentally destroyed after losing X3. So I went X4. We didn't win 1 game. It's really unfortunate. But, you know, sometimes weeks go like that where you just lose all of them. But it happens, you know, new deck, still learning the lines, trying to see them, trying to, you know, you need to get higher level trainer to be able for them to listen to you, and for my camera to focus properly. There we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, 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 here we go. There it is, nice. But yeah, so... Let me know what you guys would like to see if you liked this type of video of losing deck profiles. You know, you always see these winning deck profiles, but sometimes, you know, if you lose, you just got to show them what you were playing to lose that hard. And today we were playing in Zoroark, so it is a rough time out here. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you later. Peace.